Visit Hometime at PBS.org. We got more details about our projects, tips on owning and maintaining a home, and a great glossary of building and remodeling terms. Stop by and see us at PBS.org.
For some of this action.
Loosened up a little.
Thank you.
Okay, one thing we're trying to figure out is how high exactly to have our outside light. We have a 10-foot pole that it came with, and we know that a certain amount of it has to go underground to make sure that it's in there good and solid. So Bucky, Dean, and I got together in the front yard, and after a few adjustments, we figured out exactly where we want our light to go, which of course lets us know exactly how deep we need to dig. Now our post is only 3 inches in diameter, but we do want to make sure we have a hole big enough that the post will sit there nice and solid.
It's always kind of good to put a little bit of rock or, pea rock in the bottom. Kind of helps with drainage.
Now we're ready to set our post. Just get it right down into the hole here. Bucky will fiddle with it for a little bit, make sure it's right where it needs to be, and then we'll put some concrete in the hole.
So now that we have our post in, next thing we'll do is get our fast-setting cement ready. We're going to pour it in dry, plumb up our pole, and then add the water and let the cement do its thing and let it dry.
Okay, everything's pretty well solid, so we're going to finish up our fixture here. This is cast aluminum, but it's going to mimic the look of cast iron. And our shade here is an etched opaque glass, so you won't even notice that we have an energy-efficient bulb in there.
All right, so doing these up here on location, we just feel we get a much better fit. We're able to flush this down perfectly. Oh, it isn't even close to being flush. What is all about that?
Cirque du Soleil is returning to Roanoke's Berglund Center with OVO, an acrobatic interpretation of how insects work, play, fight, and look for love in a non-stop riot of energy and motion. Blue Ridge PBS has exclusive tickets to this once-in-a-lifetime extravaganza. Make your pledge now and get these tickets available only to members of Blue Ridge PBS. And thank you.
The ancient Greeks rose from nothing and changed everything.
There was a collision of ideas that resulted in a truly extraordinary culture.
Find out what made the Greeks great.
Tomorrow night at 9 on member-supported Blue Ridge PBS.
Anna, Louis Lester Bear.
There will always be something that tries to destroy everything once created.
They can't arrest me. There's no evidence.
I told you to be careful with the police. I warned you.
What I've done. Go on. Tell me what I've done.
Sunday night at 8 on member-supported Blue Ridge PBS.
Hi, I'm Paula Kruger. I hear from so many of you that watching great British dramas like Downton Abbey, Sherlock, and Call the Midwife is a wonderful escape from the stresses of daily life. You've told me they transport you to another time and place. Please, donate to this PBS station to keep these stories available for you and everyone, now and for generations to come. Support great drama.
Name's Jeff Bloss. I think the most important is I'm a dad and husband. We have a house out in Montauk, and we had one of those rainy days. We start to flip through the TV, and we stumble on The Elegant Universe, the Brian Greene series. And something amazing happened. That anxious energy that we had from a 4-year-old and 7-year-old slowly gets washed away, and they get quiet. and there was fascination that you saw on their face. And over the course of the next couple of weeks, you see the blossoming interest in science and space. My older son says, and I definitely want to be a physicist when I grow up. Seeing the future of your child, seeing the passion that's within them manifest itself, and seeing those moments where you've got a tiny glimpse into understanding what they could become. And it all harkens back to just, one rainy day in a Montauk.
Just over the stars, just over the stars, we soon shall sing with the angel band in the land just over the stars.
You're watching member-supported Blue Ridge PBS.